Hey everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to complete a function table using an equation. So we are working on IXL Q.13, complete a function table from an equation. So the prompt is complete the table. So that's our function, f of x equals x plus 3. Again, x is what we put inside the function machine. I keep using this same annotation when I talk about functions. So we have a list of x values, x equals 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are going to plug them in and see what the outcome is going to be. So our function is f of x equals x plus 3, right? For this one, I'm going to do everything step by step, and then in the other examples, I'll just go a little quicker than this. So the first question is the value of f of 2. If x is 2, let's just plug it in. F of, instead of x, I'm going to put 2, and then I don't want to see any more x's, they become 2's plus 3. So this tells me the value of f of 2 is going to be 2 plus 3, which is 5. So f of 2 equals to 5. So the first box is going to be 5. This tells me when I plug in 2 for x, the outcome is going to be 5. Okay, and then let's see what happens if I put 3 into that function machine. So f of 3 would become, instead of x, I am plugging in 3, and then it says plus 3 in the end. Add these two numbers together, it is 6. So when I put 3 into that machine, the answer is going to be 6. Let's see what happens if I put 4. If I plug in 4, x plus 3 would be 7. So when I plug in 4, the answer is 7. And let's see what happens if instead of x, I use this number, 5. So let's just do f of 5. Instead of x, I am plugging in 5. The first term was x, it becomes 5, and then plus 3 is 8. I keep rewriting that function, okay? F of x equals x plus 3. The x's become those numbers, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the answer for the last one is going to be 8, okay? So let's submit this and move on to the next level, because this is the same thing. Let's do this one. Okay, this question is, what happens if you plug in 0 for x? What happens if you plug in 1 for x? Or 2 or 3? So let's start with, again, our equation is f of x equals 3x minus 6. There's my x. I'm going to plug 0, 1, 2, and 3 over there. So in the first line, this one here is going to become 3 times 0 minus x. 3 times 0 is just 0, minus 6 is negative 6. That's my first value. The second one is 3 times x, but the new x value is 1, minus 6. If you just do the math, it's negative 3. And then the third one, 3 times 2 minus 6, the answer is 0. And then 3 times 3 minus 6, it's 3. So I put those numbers in the boxes, negative 6, negative 3, 0, and then positive 3. Okay? Let's just skip another level. Okay, now before that, let me see if we can use Desmos for these questions. What did I do? Okay, Desmos graphing calculator. I want to see if 2x plus 1, f of x equals 2x plus 1. Okay, that's my function. I'm going to find f of 0, f of 1, f of 1, f of 2. I'm just making up those numbers. I'm not sure if yeah, and then the last one is 3, f of 3. So basically the graph, the table tells me what happens if you put 0, 1, 2, 3 into the function machine, right? That's my function, f of x equals 2x plus 1. It was given in the question. I just copied and pasted it. And then I'm asking Desmos to tell me what happens if I put 0 into this function machine. What happens if I put 1, 2, or 3 into the function machine? So it tells me what the answers are going to be. That's another method to double check your work. Now let's move up to the next level where we have the absolute value question over here. So f of x equals absolute value of x. Now let's just put that up here. That's our function, absolute value of x. It didn't work. Wait, what's the error? Okay, so let's just use the absolute value symbol on the Desmos. I think they do have the absolute value symbol up here. Okay, right here. I click this and then put x inside this, and then yep, that's what we need. Okay, it's closed. Now I define my function. It is the same as I saw on IXL. And then now let's see the value of f of -10, -5, 0, and 5. F of -10, f of -5, f of 0, and then f of 5. 10, 5, 0, 5. 10, 5, 0, and 5. So you can also figure this out just by looking at the graph. So this one here tells you go to the -10 on the x-axis, right? So let's go to the -10. Where's that? Right here. And then go up to the graph. From this point, go up to the graph and see what that point is. -10 goes to, oops, just a second. Okay, -10 goes to +10. If you don't want to type them all out, find the points on the lines and then see what their y values are. This goes to 10 positive, so its answer is going to be 10. That's the other way. Or you can just deal with the absolute value, the meaning of the absolute value. So this is our function, right? What absolute value does, whatever you put inside, it comes out as a positive number. So let's say we are going to find the value of f of -5. Okay, I'll just do 1. So this tells me wherever you see x, put that -5. I have the absolute value, and then inside that absolute value I have this number. Now the absolute value of any number is its positive value. If it's already the positive, no problem, just take it out as a positive again. But if it's a negative number, it becomes a positive number. So this goes to here. So basically you can use Desmos for all of these questions. And then you submit it. Same thing. I'll just skip one more level. Let's just use this. F of x equals 3 times absolute value of x. This is my function, right? And the values I'm looking for is -1, 0, 1, 2. -1. Where's the delete button? Okay. 0, 1, and then 2. So we have all the answers, 3, 0, 3, 6. We put them over here and we submit it. And then the challenge zone, I don't think it's not any different. You can just use the same equation on Desmos and then plug the numbers in. You'll see what the answers are. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, guys.